What's up, people? Welcome back to another reaction video. Hold up, give me a second. Alright. Anyway, welcome back to another reaction video. This is Better the Devil You Know, psychological horror short film by Dan J. Films. The original video, as well as the link to their channel, will be linked in the description below. Go support them in any way you possibly can. And I just want to let you guys know again, I have watched this short before. It's really good. I like it. And I had to look up the title because I had no idea what it meant. But there's a quote here that says, "Better the devil you know than the devil you don't." So that makes sense later on in the short film when you figure out who the main bad person is, I guess. This is like Chekhov's gun, you know? If you use it at the start, you gotta figure it out by the end, you know? It's kind of like that thing, but it's just like basically like just a hint of what's happening right now. Because at the end, you figure out what's going on, and it's really good. I really like the way they chose to go um, in this short horror film. Kind of reminds me of another short horror film that was deleted a while ago. It was called Nice Choice or something like that, and it was a PSA about drug use, and it was insane. It was awesome. And apparently, one of the actors commented under the video where it was uploaded and said, "I remember nothing about you about this film other than the blowtorch scene, or the leaf blower scene, or something. I don't remember, but it's awesome, man. It's a really good short horror film, and I suggest you go watch it if it's still up on YouTube. Kind of reminds me of that."
When life in college starts to fall off the tracks, when all the parties leave you barely intact, just
Brad
remind
B.
me and your buddies have your back. A
That's
new
the
adventure with all your friends. The daily student life just won't end. It's
action.
time to get up, let's go. Turn off the snow, let's start the show. It's just the same thing each day. Can't stay awake, make no mistake. But in the end it is easier. No, not easier. Just stick with the devil, you know.
Give me a second again. My bad. We're back. Let's go. It's a nice house, by the way. I think I've seen that one before. I don't- I didn't notice this earlier. Murder suicide at Lawrenceville College. I didn't notice that. That's a really good detail there. And they only give you a split second to look at it.
Ah, there's my straight A student.
Oh, deja vu.
Well, you look like you just got back from the trenches of war.
Who says I didn't?
Shut up, this
Well, who won?
The U.S. education system, that's who. I pulled an all-nighter studying for this algebra final, all to find out that
It was a grammar test all along.
Exactly. I studied for the wrong dang test. How'd you know?
Sweetie, we're in the same class.
Oh, that must have slipped my mind.
Plus, you weren't exactly sly fiddling with a calculator the whole time for an English test.
You know the teacher noticed? I told her I was just adding up the words to make sure it made the word limit. We start date night tonight and wake up for it. I'll be sure to dress better than this.
Oh, yeah.
Notice how she does not seem excited in the slightest. He's like, let's go on a date night.
Better
And
than this.
Oh, yeah.
She couldn't care less about this.
What y'all
And I'm
speaking
your-
of?
Hey, Jackson. I like your party hat.
I see you're looking joyful as ever.
And you know what?
Another second, please. My apologies. Let's go.
You know why that could be, Mr. Brady?
Beats me.
Wait, did his shirt say director? I'm pressing the M button. I shouldn't be pressing that.
And you know why that
I don't get the tournament
could
director.
be, Mr. Brady?
Beats me.
Let me give you a hint.
I ain't heard no birthday parties these days. Not in this economy.
It's I haven't heard of any, baby.
Grammar test?
Happy birthday, man.
You're coming to the party later tonight, right, Becky?
You can count on that.
I thought we had a date night, Beck.
Don't worry, Brady. You can come too. I wouldn't want you to miss out on the singing, the eating, and of course,
Pong.
Nobody gets those balls into those cups quite like Mr. Jackson here.
they don't call me King Pong for nothing.
Give me a second again. I'm so sorry. All right. So, what I think is happening I think they focus a lot on Pong in this film. So I'm guessing Pong happened. You'll see what I mean later.
Watch out, Brady. I might swipe your damsel in distress.
Becky seems to be taking a liking to Jackson as of late. If I can somehow show her my expert Pong skills, maybe I can show her who's really in charge.
All right, you crazy kids. I'll see you later tonight. 9 o'clock. Do not be late. Although, if you make up for it with a good gift, I might turn a blind eye.
So, you excited for the party?
Yeah.
You all right, Braid?
Well, I'm just worried I might hurt Jackson's feelings when I crush him at Pong.
Well, if it's anything like you do in school, I'll be expecting you to bring your F game rather than your A game. Oh, would you look at the time? We better be heading over.
I don't even see anything. Hey. I'm not saying that. Same house.
Dang, look at this place. It's supposed to be the new hottest club in town. Before you know it, they'll be asking for our names on a list.
I was about to ask about nearsighted first.
Yeah, nearsighted sucks ass.
I still want to know what they say. Yeah, nearsighted sucks ass.
There are like actual consequences.
Exactly.
Because this is what people would do at parties. They just sit down and vape and shit. That's all they do.
So I think we started like
Really
shitting
some
on here.
Well. Look what the Jack Drag did. Get it? Because I invited you.
Quite the festivity. You know it's a good party when they have balloons and streamers.
I thought you might like it. I also got you this.
How it just kind of floats in off screen.
Shouldn't have. And my favorite color too. Dead salmon.
How come you never got me a balloon, Beck? You know how much I love those?
Oh, come on. No one likes a jealous Jimmy.
Name's not
Treat
Jimmy.
yourselves to some hors d'oeuvres, Brady. Me and Becky have some catching up to do.
You saw her like 3.5 minutes ago.
No laugh track for that. Dr. Perky. I like how you did not get name brands for this. Oh, Diet and Regular. Wow. Mountain Lion. And here comes Dr. Rick. After he barks into what that is. I think that's like I want to know what that was. I really, really want to know because I think that looked like a Twizzler with like a bit of peanut butter on it, and that is gross, and I fucking hate it. So I'm really curious, and if I'm wrong, I really hope I'm wrong. I just really want to know what that is. I really hope it was not a Twizzler with peanut butter on it, because I would understand why you fucking spit it out. I really like that clock.
Gee,
Here comes my favorite character
Brady, you sure look down in the dumps.
because he doesn't have any screen time besides this.
What's the matter, buddy?
Well, he doesn't get to talk besides this. He does a lot of stuff. He's like a kind of like a slave or something for
See,
whatever.
you ever feel like someone you love might leave you for someone else?
I know how you feel.
You would tell me if someone was about to, right?
Listen, Brady.
I really like this film, but sometimes it's a little hard to understand.
You would tell me if someone was about to, right?
Tell me if someone was about to, right? I don't get what? Why do you say that?
Listen, Brady. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it is not the same river.
Which is technically correct because the water changes every time it flows down.
And he is not the same man.
Kinda true, I guess. I don't. I don't know. I really don't know.
What does that mean?
Oh.
All right, everyone, pinata time.
Pinata? That means
I like how he's not hitting it at all and candy's still falling out. I wonder how long it took to make this pinata. It probably took more than the short film, I definitely know that. This is where it gets super delicious or whatever. Not the chair, rentals. Yep. I think my speakers are loud.
Brady. You ready to get your keister kicked by yours truly in some
Pong.
pong? You know it.
Reminds me of TF2 The Heavy is Dead when they keep zooming in on a demo man's lips as he drinks and burps. I know they gotta think
Now, I
that.
haven't played much since I won the Pong World
Why is that guy
Championship a few
shirtless?
months ago, so I may be a little rusty, but that does not mean you should go easy on me, Jackson.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, Buckaroo. We're playing in teams of two. Get over here, Beck.
He's wearing the frog hat that he wore.
But who am I gonna... You.
Well, that's one way to end my 2-year sobriety streak.
It's soda. It's not beer. It's soda. Unless it's a mix. I know people do mix in alcohol and soda, which is weird, but alright.
Not too shabby, Mr. Championship.
I'll drink to that.
Becky, you son of a gun.
Notice how the people seem a bit more excited for Jackson's shot than his? Because that one guy was like, yes! This one guy.
K-I-N-G-P-O-N-G, yeah! Aw, don't feel bad, Brady. Not everybody can be like Becky and Jackson.
People on Brady's side seem a bit like depressed and just don't care. people on Jackson's side be smiling and shit. They're wearing wacky shit.
They're what you'd call a dream team. We'll bounce back, I promise.
I feel bad for that guy, honestly. He didn't get his high five. Put a shirt on, bro. Let's start booing him.
Not Brady. I did not.
Bullshit. You couldn't make it any more obvious if you tried. You don't think I see the way you fucking look at him?
Maybe stop being concerned with how I treat people and more concerned with how you treat your own girlfriend. Brady, how about you listen to what I'm telling you?
Oh yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna spoil you guys a little bit, just a little. All right, nothing too big, but I feel like both of them are at fault because first off, she shouldn't have been doing that. That's fucked up. Second off, he shouldn't have done what he did, which is twice as fucked up.
All right, I have a plan. Why don't you shoot the ball, and I can distract him with my famous party trick.
He puts a fucking ball in his mouth, and it's an egg. He puts
What the
a
fuck is happening?
You all right? You can't pass out now. How else am I gonna steam your breeches at this game?
You know what? I'm having so much fun. My little Brady
Brady
bladder
bladder.
just can't take it.
I love the Brady bladder stuff. That's so stupid.
I'll be in the bathroom if anyone needs me.
And he drags Charlotte.
Here, take my spot.
Well, I'll have what he's having.
I really want to know if there's something in between these. It would be really cool if there was just like a scene in between those speeches. See, like he pours the soda and he's bringing in the cake. He's like a slave. He's everything. Is he best friends with Jack? And also, I don't get this part. He taps a plastic cup. What?
I'd just like to
Aw.
say,
Also, they don't show who won the Pong contest, and that's fucked up.
Today would not have been possible without all of you guys. Especially without my parents. Thanks for having me, you guys.
Hey, Brady, you want to get a knife to cut the cake?
Look at her. Look. I really like this scene. The shot here is it's so good. I love it because there's just one knife in the drawer. It's completely empty. It's clean. And there's just one shiny knife. Yeah, there are some things that could be improved like this. This is a bit weird. But overall, it's an amazing story. It's shot well. The acting's great. I love this guy. I love that. This guy needs to put a shirt on. He's not too important. I want to know what his badge says. And then who was standing next to Jackson in that one scene? I don't think it's really appropriate to be filming this and laughing at it. Notice how it cuts to the opening shot with the scene, the letters "Better the Devil You Know." I do find the scream kind of funny.
Who the fuck is that? Stop laughing at me. Where's this even coming from?
This is I think they should have put a warning, like a little bit of a warning, because this might cause epilepsy. I'm not sure, but epilepsy is usually caused by flashing lights, and this might cause motion sickness. I don't know. But it's weird. Hello, Squidward. For my jealous Jimmy. Damn, Discord going off like crazy this time. I like this scene where it's just kind of like square by square. Now it pops back in. And then... Wow.
They say revenge is a dish best served cold. But personally, I like my meals right out of the oven.
Why are you doing this, Becky? Becky, this isn't you.
Honey, this is me. As much as this.
You.
Is you.
So if you don't really realize what happened here. So first off, I do believe they're both at fault, because first off, why was he touching her like that? Why was Jackson touching her like that? Why was she touching Jackson like that? I would have been jealous too. Like, what the fuck? So if you don't know what's happening, Brady suspects, I forgot her name already, but she suspects her of cheating on him with Jackson. So I don't know if Jackson died, but for some reason he decided to go after her, and he stabbed her, and then it'll reveal what's happening later. What happens to him.
This is my world now.
Yeah, this is what happens. Here we go. Now, so this brings all the way back to the newspaper. He said murder-suicide at, the college. So this literally happens outside of a college dorm. So at least that's what I suspect. So it does say it's from the college. So it's a well-told story. It's fucked up. But yeah, he does regret it, and so I guess he joins her. I don't know. I don't think it's better than going to prison, but whatever. You do you. So this brings me back to the better the devil you know than the devil you don't. So here's the definition of it here. Used to say that it is better to deal with a difficult person or situation one knows than with a new person or situation that could be worse. So it's I don't really know if my theory is correct, but better the devil you know, I think the devil you know, his devil is Jackson. The devil you don't know is his girlfriend, which is literally a devil if you watch. I think I spoiled it, but whatever. You already know what's happening.
I'm in control now.
I love this shot too. The zoom out because none of them know they're in a show except for her. Weird thing is, there's no live studio audience. Pinata. Was this the actual set? I just want to ask. I do believe that she is actually a demon now, a spirit of vengeance, and she's forever trapping Brady in this endless torment because, he's a fucking murderer. I mean, she shouldn't have done that. Neither should she. Becky. I remembered her name. And she's watching this. And she could change the channel if she wanted to, but she rewinds it. She could watch Dish, DirecTV, cable. Brady, Richard, you did good. Emmy did good. Owen, you did a really good job at playing the piece of shit. Patsy, I don't know who that is. Oscar. Is this Oscar? Party Goer 1, I'm guessing that's the Pong guy. 2 is the other Pong guy. Maybe? No. Like, I want to know what these were. Are these like cut scenes, or they were just like other ways that he's tortured? I like this one. He just throws up everywhere. He doesn't like off-brand soda. That's a reference to Alien, I'm pretty sure. With the frog guy coming out of the chest. They start beating the shit out of him. There's the frog again. Yeah, she did. I don't know who this is, but they don't do much. Fuck you. I hate that. I didn't even realize that. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? They changed the picture. The Contratunes, the student filmmakers by viewers like you. Thank you. Oh, that's Dan J, I think. I bet this was fun to make, man. I bet it was fun. It looked fun. Anyway, there is a lot of good things about this film. It's all just, it's well acted. The story's good. I like the idea of using the sitcom aspect of things where it's actually a purgatory for Brady here. I don't know what happened to Jackson. I don't know if he died or not, but it's really good. The original video, as well as Dan J Films, right? Dan J Films, yep. Their channel will be linked in the description below. Go support them in any way you possibly can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment. That being said, bye bye.